Hey everybody, I'm back again today with another video, and today, we're gonna talk about luxury. Cheers. You guys, I'm gonna make a little bit more of a different video today. Today I figured we'd talk about fragrance. Fragrances are another luxury love of mine. I could never pass up on a good scent. I'm very, very choosy on my scents. I'm not someone who just likes any scent. I'm very picky, super picky. So let's get into it. Two fragrances that I wanted to review and compare are two Louis Vuitton fragrances. I know the fashion house more recently has started offering fragrances in the past few years, and I will say that I found two that I absolutely love. Let's get into it. So, the first fragrance that I ever purchased from the fashion house of Louis Vuitton was this one. This is the Louis Vuitton fragrance. Remember guys, I don't speak French, so I apologize if I'm butchering names here, okay? The name is Rose de Vence, and it comes packaged in this very simplistic Louis Vuitton glass bottle. It has the Louis Vuitton lettering embossed into the glass with Rose de Vence screen printed right above that. The top of it is actually magnetic, so it closes magnetically. And the top of it also has the Louis Vuitton emblem engraved into this metal, or this, I get more like resin, into this resin in gold. It's very pretty. That's the bottom of it. Very simplistic, minimalistic type of bottle, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate the minimalism in the Louis Vuitton fragrance range, in the packaging, and not the I guess the presentation of the bottle. As you can see, I've used her some. Not too much though. This fragrance, actually, I want to say all Louis Vuitton fragrances go a very long way, right? 2 spritz and you're good, because these are more oil-based fragrances and they're not alcohol-based, so they stick to the skin more readily. So as I said, a little dab goes a very long way. Now I have my laptop here because I want to look at the notes of Miss Rose de Vence. So for me personally, I am not a fan of rosy scents. That is strange, right? Because here I am with a fragrance called Rose de Vence. Let me get into that in 1 second. But let's also get into the notes on this fragrance. So this fragrance, according to Louis Vuitton, has Turkish rose. So this fragrance has Turkish rose essence, Italian iris, Virginia cider, and Centifolia rose absolute. Super rosy fragrance, a lot of floral notes in this, but I will say that the Virginia cedar in this fragrance is what gives it a little bit of oomph in my opinion. It kind of gives it more of a musky kind of hint to it, right? So instead of it just being rose and very floral, very fresh, it has a little bit of musk in it, and that is what I need. What I've noticed for myself personally is if a fragrance has some sort of musk, some sort of benzoin or patchouli, I will like the fragrance in combination with things that I typically don't like florals and rose and things like that. In my opinion, this is the best fragrance that Louis Vuitton offers. I know all his fragrances are marketed as unisex, So, you know, anyone can have at it. But let's just do a little dab, because I said a little goes a long way. Oh, it's just amazing. Like right off the bat, I smell the rose and I want to be repelled to it. But the musk, the little bit of, what did we say? Virginia cedar really just tones down all that floralness in it. It's amazing, you guys. You guys have to try it out, okay? Another thing I forgot to mention is that Louis Vuitton, when you buy these fragrances, you can, they're refillable. So you never have to re-buy the bottle again. You can buy the refill and you can actually have your bottle, what's it called? Embossed. You can emboss, you can have your bottle embossed with your initials or with whatever you want on it. So it's a good tip for you guys. All right, let's get into the next fragrance. And of course, we're gonna take a rosé break. All right, you guys. Next fragrance we have here is the Louis Vuitton California Dreams. Or California Dream, I apologize. This fragrance came out more recently. I don't remember if it was part of the 2020 summer. No, actually, I think it was, yes. I think this was part of the 2020 summer collection. And, you know, at first I had very mixed feelings about this fragrance. Because I felt that during the dry down, it was a little bit too masculine for my liking. But as I came to wear it more, I kind of started to appreciate it more. I kind of felt at the beginning that the fragrance that you get is definitely not what I think of a California Dream to be, like a beautiful California sunset. So I was a little bit tripped out on that. But you know what? It's actually a very beautiful fragrance. I'm just looking her up so I can tell you guys the notes, the proper notes on it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Yeah, so I think that, yeah, this was for the 2020 collection. And let me read you the notes. Very simple notes on this one. It's just mandarin, ambrette, and benzoin. And that's it. If a fragrance has benzoin in it, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna love it. So, as I stated, I felt like the dry down was a little bit masculine, even though the key notes in this are, you know, a mandarin, ambrette, and benzoin. But it's, I don't know, it's strange. Maybe it's my own body chemistry, but that's what I was getting. And let me just spray her. Oh, and I didn't even go over the bottle. Hello. So the bottle is literally the same as this one, but I guess because, you know, this was more limited edition, Louis Vuitton did this beautiful ombre effect with the blue on the top and the pink on the bottom, very cotton candy like, looking like a California sunset. And actually the magnetic top, instead of it being their typical gold embossing, they did it with silver. It's very pretty. And actually the box it came in is even prettier. I didn't throw it out. Let me see if I actually have it in here. I do have it in here. Okay, this is how she came packaged. It's so pretty. Literally, like, in part, I feel like I bought this fragrance for the packaging. I know, that sounds so stupid, but it's just so pretty. Like, look at her, just sitting on your vanity. Also, I forgot to mention, this is what the Louis Vuitton fragrances come in this little, like, stand. Very durable cardboard. California Dream. And let's do a little spritz of it. I really don't want to give myself a headache because I have rose events now on this side, and I just did 1 spritz, and literally I can shower like 2 times and it's not gonna come off. But let's see on this arm. Okay, little spritz, little spritz. Yeah, like, see, when I first spray it, I smell strong mandarin, and I love that because it smells fresh, right? I also really love fresh scents. I like I like musky scents and really fresh scents. So I appreciate it at the beginning, but then at the dry down, it starts getting a little bit more masculine. But it's still a beautiful fragrance, you guys. You guys have to check this one out. And actually, as of right now, it's actually still available, even though it was limited edition. You can check it out on the Louis Vuitton website, or you can reach out to one of your SAs, or obviously go to one of your local stores. Right now, their fragrances are retailing for $265, which is like pretty pricey for a fragrance, but I personally think like this is a really good price point for these fragrances, because these are oil-based fragrances. They're not alcohol-based fragrances. These will last on your skin for a really long time, so it's kind of worth the investment and the splurge, because it's actually like worthwhile. And let me think, because like if you compare this to like say maybe like a Tom Ford fragrance that's also oil-based, and like, you know, he has his whole private collection and all of that, very similar, but like the Tom Ford fragrances, the prices are bizarre. I mean, he does have some good ones, and I can also review some of those if you guys would like me to. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think down below on the Louis Vuitton fragrances. Another one I've had my eye on, and I'm actually gonna look her up right now, is the On the Beach fragrance. It has like certain notes that I feel like I would like in a fragrance, so I might have to check that one out. Let's see. Yeah, like the notes look interesting. I'd have to check it out. I'd probably see if it's still available and if I can get a sample and smell it. But let me know your thoughts down below, you guys, and let me know what you think about fragrance reviews. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.